Hello students, how are you? Hope all of you are fine and safe at your home. Student, in this video we will do our question number 3rd. Answer the following question in not more than 100 to 150 words each. And in previous videos we have completed our first and second question. Now the first question is, compare and contrast the atmosphere in and around the Bodhnath Shrine with the पशुपतिनाथ टेम्पल. स्टूडेंट, बौद्धनाथ मंदिर का वातावरण और पशुपतिनाथ मंदिर के से भिन्न कैसे है उसके बारे में हमें यहाँ बताना है. सो वाइल रीडिंग वी गेट द आंसर ऑफ दैट क्वेश्चन. नाउ द आंसर ऑफ दैट क्वेश्चन इज, स्टूडेंट्स, the atmosphere in and around Bodhnath Shrine is full of calm and stillness, which is in complete contrast to one at Pashupatinath temple. There are small shops. They are mostly owned by Tibetan immigrants. They sell felt bags, Tibetan prints and silver jewelry. There are no crowds, but on the other hand, the atmosphere in and around the Pashupatinath temple is full of din, noise and confusion. A large crowd of men, devotees, tourists, animals, birds, hawkers and dogs can be seen there. Only Hindus are allowed to enter the temple. There is screaming and shouting all around. Fighting and struggling can be seen between men as well as animals. We can say that there is an atmosphere of utter confusion and noise in and around the Pashupatinath temple. Students, question number 2. How does the author describe Kathmandu's busiest streets? लेखक ने काठमांडू के बाजार का जो सजीव वर्णन कैसे किया है? And the answer is, the author gives a very lively description of Kathmandu Bazaar. There are flower-adorned small shrines of the deities along the narrowest and busiest streets. Hawkers, fruit sellers and fluid sellers can be seen everywhere. They cry to sell their wares. There are shops selling Western cosmetics, film rolls, chocolates, copper utensils, and Nepalese antiques. There are confusing sound in the bazaars. Film songs from the radios, car horns, bicycle bells, lowing of stray cows at motorcycles, and shouts of vendors. One can buy eatables and soft drinks to satisfy one's hunger and thirst. The bazaar is busy and lively. Question number 3, students. To hear any fluid is to be drawn into the commonality of all mankind. Why does the author say this? Means, बांसुरी के सुनने से मनुष्य मानव जाति के समाज में खींचा आता है. लेखक ऐसा क्यों कहता है? And the answer of that question is, the flute is a simple and universal instrument. It is made from a reed. There is no culture in the world that does not have its flute. Though each flute, the ney, recorder, bansuri, etc., have a specific association of its own. The fingering and the compass are also different. In spite of all this, there is something common and universal about the flute. It is very close to human voice. Its motive force is also living breath. As man has to pause for breath while speaking phrases and sentences, one has to pause and breathe before one can go on producing flute music. That is the reason that hearing the flute, one is drawn into the community of mankind. So students, here we complete our thinking about text. Question number 3rd. So you have to write all the answers in your notebook and learn it.